Hi guys, and welcome to Joyful Living, or welcome back if you are a subscriber already. I am so happy to have you here, and today I want to talk to you about why self-care appeals so much to me and why I think it might appeal to you too, or why I in fact know it will appeal to you. So watch this video if you want to find out why self-care is such an appealing topic. So, first and foremost, the reason why I think self-care is such an important topic and why it appeals so much to me is because it helps us focus on the now. And by focusing on the now, we appreciate what we have in front of us instead of when we constantly focus on the future. We are constantly striving towards something else that we don't have. And by doing that, we are telling ourselves and our minds that we are lacking something. And what are we really lacking? Because to me, I've started to notice throughout my little journey that I've had the past year that I don't really lack anything. The only thing I lack really is full function in my body, because I have so much pain from my pregnancy that I'm still working through. But except for that, I do have so many things in my life, and by doing self-care, you see your own values, you see the things that you appreciate around you, and that is so beautiful. I cannot even tell you that how important it is to do self-care and take care of yourself and love yourself, because that really helps you see what the important things in life are. And to me, all of a sudden, like, so many things have become superficial that weren't before. Like, we have such an amazing life here. We don't have to struggle to bring food to our table. We don't have to struggle to have food, a roof over our heads. We are so lucky with what we have compared to so many other people in the world that a lot of things now appear to me to be very superficial, and I'm kind of like striving for the true meaning of life more and seeing the important things rather than the superficial things, because they don't appeal to me anymore. And they appeal to me less and less now that I love myself more and now that I work so much with self-care. So that takes me also in to the next one, the next reason why I love self-care and why that appeals so much to me. And that is that setting goals become more rewarding. And the reason why I think setting goals become more rewarding is actually because we don't dwell on the past and we don't try to live in the future and see things that we don't have, but we actually focus on the now, as I said. And by doing that, we actually really appreciate the little things that we have in front of us. So like the big goals that we set or used to set for ourselves, they are not as important to achieve anymore. We, or at least not me, don't strive for earning a certain amount of money, because money isn't important. And the important thing is to be with your family and to have your loved ones around you, and that you're healthy and all those kinds of things. So the goals to like earn lots of money so that you can buy that fancy car or go on a trip that, I don't know, that you used to want to go on, that doesn't become as appealing, and it's more rewarding for me to have goals that focus on family. Like, how do I spend more time with my family? How do I take care of my body in such a way that I will live a long life, that I will feel good in my body and in my mind, so that I can take care of others? Because the more I feel good about myself, the more energy I have for others. And by also seeing my own values, I do see more of what's important in the world, because when I started finding my own values, I started realizing what was really important for me. When I grew up, I was constantly bullied, and everywhere I went, I was told I was being too sensitive. I had too much of certain types of feelings. I was just like not enough in the way that I was as a person. And I constantly heard that my sister, she was just calmer. She didn't have as much feelings or like as I did, or still do, I think, because I am a highly sensitive person, and with that comes a lot of feelings. And when you're younger, it's hard to manage those feelings, and that was really hard for me as well. So I constantly heard about that, and I started like suppressing my feelings and started seeing them as wrong. I started seeing being a person with emotions that was wrong. So like all through my life, I've been trying to like be someone that I'm not, but the person I am is actually a highly sensitive person, and I want to take care of that. I want to be able to love the person I am. I want to be able to love the emotions that I have. I want to be able to use them. And the more that I focus on self-care, the more I realize that I can use these emotions, that they can help drive me and help me do good things for other people. So that's what I'm doing instead. I'm focusing on that, and that is becoming my goal more than like getting stronger or earning more money, living bigger, buying that car. Like the superficial things are not important. So my goals become so much more rewarding because it's more about taking care of myself and what I have, and also more about taking care of the world. And so that is just a really good thing for me. Another reason why self-care really appeals to me is because normally like we do resist and fight hard feelings in life, and that doesn't really happen to me anymore, because self-care and mindfulness is all about embracing your feelings, even though they are really tough, even though the feelings might be dark, they might be hard to handle, things might just be very tough for you. You embrace that and you don't resist them, because by resisting them you don't learn anything new about yourself, but by embracing them you do learn new things about yourself. You grow stronger, you realize that your emotions are just fine. You are a beautiful, wonderful person even though you have feelings, because that's what society has always told me. Well, you have a lot of feelings, so you're not worth as much as someone who might not have these feelings. So to me it's really, really important to embrace your feelings and feel them fully, and don't be ashamed of being angry, don't be ashamed of being sad, don't be ashamed of feeling shame. The only thing is the way you handle it. If you're angry, you're not allowed to hit someone. You do other things that are not dangerous to anyone else, not dangerous to you. You're just angry, and you have the right to be angry. You have the right to be sad, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. That's so, so important for you to remember. But your feelings are perfectly fine. We all have these feelings, and they are perfectly fine to have. So that's really, really important. So for me, like, the focus on now is what appeals to me when it comes to self-care, and also how rewarding it is to set goals, because I have a totally different opinion on how to set goals than I used to. And also that I don't any longer resist or fight against real life. I let life be, and I do take care of the struggles, and it's really, really hard to do that sometimes. But it's important to do that because that's when you learn something about yourself, and that is when life is also trying to make you better. Because by resisting these things, you are not gonna develop. But if you do embrace them, you will get a better, a stronger person, because you will learn something from life. Life will teach you a lesson, and that is what's so awesome about this. So those are my main reasons for loving self-care and finding it so appealing. Yeah, this is why I love it. I hope you do too. I hope you found something from this video to be interesting, and if you did, I will talk more about self-care and self-love. So please hit that subscribe button and maybe a little thumbs up if you like this video. I would really appreciate that. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!